We're live.
What up? Let's get weird. It's your boy Tommy G here with the Wednesday edition of Cashin Show. I'm back. I had quite a journey, which we'll talk about in a minute. Trapped in Dover. Bill Rupp was there for most of the experience. We'll touch a little on that. We're going to go into the headlines. We're going to talk about Tannehill and his drama. We're going to talk about my boy MJ, which you guys refer to as Ja. So we'll talk about why Ja Morant is MJ and proving it. Me and Bill will fight about that. We had a 3 overtime hockey game last night. We got Price Wallace coming on for golf bets. We got MLB bets, NBA bets. Who knows? Who knows where this goes? Well, let's start with a hello to my boys. E, how you doing, brother?
Doing all right. It's kind of a shitty day outside. It's just absolutely pouring rain, so not loving that.
So fun when it goes from summer right to winter overnight. I literally left Jersey. It was summer. I came back, and it's fucking fall, winter.
But we're looking like good weather next week, though, so I'm loving that.
I don't trust anything, brother. I don't trust anything weather-wise. It changes every fucking single day. Bill Rupp!
1 out for the Mets. Let's go.
Verlander's just towing the rubber right now. We'll keep an eye on that pitcher prop that we have going. My trip, Bill, you were firsthand for a lot of it. Was that not the crazy experience to get home you've ever seen in your life?
I mean, you're the weirdest person anyway, so I wouldn't think of anything else how you got home. Like, it's just how you are. I mean, who does it? Who just leaves their friends that they went somewhere with and then just goes and does his own thing and then just gets trapped in a state for 3 days?
First of all, me, every trip.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Who else does that? No one.
So
that's
I haven't got a friend.
I'll never go anywhere with you one-on-one, like any type of trip or anything.
I wouldn't advise anyone to do that.
All by myself, so that would never happen.
Why would anyone do that? Atlantic City, you can't leave Jersey. You can go in Jersey, because me and you do it when we go to the bars. You know, all of a sudden you'll just be like, I'm out. I don't know where your night's going to end, so I'm going to fuck home. But that's normal. I tell everyone that going in. I book one-way tickets everywhere. When I go somewhere, I'm not leaving with you guys. I'm on a different clock, okay? And Evan saw it in Atlantic City. I go and I will hang out.
It's not just Atlantic City, or it's not just fucking. It's everywhere.
Right, everywhere. Vegas,
everywhere. We go to a Yankee game. I drive. He's not going home with me.
No, I'm never going home with anyone, ever. But I don't expect to go home with anyone. That's the thing. I don't want to go home with anyone. So Evan saw it in Atlantic City when we went down there. When I get down, I meet up with my boys. We'll get a table. We'll have fun. We'll drink. Me, Evan, his girl had a great time. We're all hanging out. Ghost, all of us had a lot of fun. And then once the witching hour hits, once I realize Evan's a little fucking wobbly and everyone starts to get a little go back to the roomie, I'm dead ass sober. That's when I'm going hard for about 14 hours straight. So after that, you're probably not seeing me again the rest of the trip. So I put in work right when I get there, and then I'm gone. So in Dover, quick story, and then we'll get to the plays. We go down to Dover. Me and Trevor decided officially last minute to go down. Danny was already down there with an RV, and his daughter's husband, my cousin, second cousin, I guess, Jeff, and all his friends. We get down there. There's 100 hotels around. We're like, dude, we'll just go down and fucking wing it. We'll figure it out. We get down on Saturday. We start playing beer pong. Everyone's blackout. Obviously, I'm the most sober of anyone, even though we're all drinking the same because I'm a superhero. So we're down there getting fucking shit-faced. Let's go to the casino, 11 o'clock, right? Keep in mind, the race is tomorrow at 3 p.m. All right, let's go to the casino. We get to the casino. Trevor's fighting with a pit boss, about to get kicked out of the place. We have to go on a hunt for Danny because Danny's playing penny slots somewhere over here. I'm talking to girls over here. We have fucking their friends got – so I'm like fucking babysitting all over, right? And then finally Danny goes back. Trevor's still playing poker or doing whatever the fuck he's doing in another room. And Danny drove Trevor's car, Bill, and dropped us off to stay for an hour. And then Danny was supposed to drive Trevor's car back so that we all Uber back from the hotel because Trevor's blackout. So what does Danny do without telling me? Leaves Trevor's car at the casino at fucking 2 a.m. and walks back 2 miles to the lot. What are you doing? And he's like, I wanted to make sure you guys, it's his car. I'm like, you're going to leave a car in the hands of someone who's blackout? Get that fucking shit out of there. I wanted you to get that car home. So it's like 4 a.m. I get a hold of Trevor. I had to turn around from leaving because I finally got a hold of Trevor. Turn around, and he's about to sleep in his car, Bill, in the parking lot of the casino.
I mean, that's normal.
What do you want to get killed?
Doesn't everyone do that?
What are you doing? So I'm bringing a party back to the lot because I heard lot 10, they party till the wee hours of the morning. Bullshit. Anyone going to Dover, that shit shuts down at 2:30, and there ain't a motherfucker there. I was in a car full of girls bringing them back to the fucking lot. Nobody there. I had to stop, had them turn around, go pick Trevor up. I drove Trevor's car back to make sure that he didn't sleep in it because he wasn't leaving there without it. Campground's like a fucking half a mile away. It's not like you're driving far. And then I get back to the lot. Everyone's passed out shitty. It's 4 a.m. I'm like, I ain't going to fucking bed. So I went back to the casino by myself, Ev. Booked a hotel room. Little did I know, the bars in the casino stopped serving alcohol at 2:30. So there's no alcohol in the casino. I have nowhere to sleep. And my hotel won't let me check in till 3 p.m. So I'm like, well, this is quite the conundrum right here. So I end up staying in the hotel. I sneak back to the lot, grab alcohol, filling water bottles in this girl's car, and we're going in and drinking in the fucking casino, sneaking alcohol in. And then the bars open up at 10 a.m., and I just partied straight through. Trevor calls me at 3:30 going, the race got canceled. We're heading home. I thought I had till 8 p.m., because of the race. The race got canceled. So they're all going home early. I'm like, I'm not ready to go home. I'm having fucking fun. I'll figure it out. My room, I could check in my room in like an hour that I just paid like $1 million for because everything's sold out. So I'm like, go, I'll figure it out. And I stayed down an extra day, had a nice, wonderful time. And then yesterday I decided to take a bus at 5:10 p.m., which ended up coming at what time, Bill?
7:45.
2.5 hours I'm waiting in the cold outside in a 7-Eleven parking lot, like a homeless person, just shaking, waiting for a goddamn bus. And then I got my bus back to Newark, and now I'm here. So I thought it was great. I thought it was awesome. I had a great time.
And Ev, he went down to see the race, and he never went into the race.
I never go to the race. I never go to the event.
When they told me that you were just gonna stay there and like you didn't want to ride home, you just wanted to stay. That was
no. Trevor literally called me. I'm like, no, I'm good. Go.
To each their own, brother.
I was having fun.
So weird, Ev.
I was having a great time. I'm 2.5 hours from home. I'm not in fucking Africa. I'm like, I'll find my way home. Fucking Uber's $300 if I wanted to fucking go all out and get an Uber. I get a taxi service for $320 and get all the way home. What the fuck? I'm close. So I am here. I am live. There will be more intricate details on the Discord throughout the week. But I'm rejuvenated. I feel good. I got a few days off. Put some bets in last night, Bill. I think I lost every one. That was fun. That was good. Good start. Good start to my return. Desmond Bain, I guess, has a broken back, and no one fucking knew until the game started.
I don't know.
I mean, it looked like he looked like me walking around the fucking campground.
Yeah.
It looked like he was fucking 100 years old.
I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with him. He just
takes 2 shots.
He's playing bad.
Dude, he's hurt. That's what they said afterwards. I know you don't believe it. You think he's making an excuse, but he's not even shooting, dude. He took 2 shots. He's hurt. They said he had back issues. He was questionable. I figured it was bullshit. They said it was soreness. Something's wrong with that dude. I'd be very worried about.
I just think that the flow of the game's changed. As you've seen in the past 2 games, John Morant just decides to start shooting. So his assist numbers have gone down, and his shooting volume and points have gone way up. He was letting Bain shoot in the first series, and now he's taking over. That's what I said. We're going to switch it to first quarter Morant now because he's shooting everything. He's not passing, he's shooting. So
Morant's on a mission, but it's more than that. If you watch Bain, he's not good. I mean, we had Grayson Allen play like 30 minutes yesterday. I think he took 2 shots. That was cool.
Another one. They just changed the game plan. He's not.
Everything's just like, all right. Everything's
not in the game plan. The series. I saw it when you weren't here. I bet both of those guys. Bain lost on the free throw, and then Grayson Allen hit by 1 point, but he didn't. He got everything within like a 5-minute range. He's not shooting in this series either. So
yeah,
you got to think these 2 teams that they're playing with those. The Warriors defense is very good, and the Celtics defense is like the best in basketball.
Well, that's what I said on the Discord. Yeah.
it's to defense. Now you're getting these guys aren't going to get open looks like they would against the Nets and other fucking teams. You know, it's a lot harder to generate your own shot.
Okay, so the Bucks are one of the highest volume 3-point shooting teams in the entire NBA, correct?
Yes.
They shoot the most threes pretty much of anyone. They made 3-pointers as a team.
Okay, it's a different game plan when you're going up against you're not playing teams like the Nets. And when your team's playing like Boston.
Bill, I understand that. That would drop it from 14 to 9.
No, they have
not to 3. Not to 3. 3 is a little different. But, I mean, what we learned in these series right now from a prop perspective, these two series, I still like the Horford play. I think if it wasn't for the fucking blowout and them just kind of flossing around, Horford took 9 threes in the first game, 5 threes last game. 1.5 has been his number. That's something we can keep an eye on. Not overly concerned about last game because they won by 25, so you kind of throw everything out. But this Memphis series, dude, Ja looks like fucking MJ.
Let me go back to your point. Boston is 4th best in the NBA guarding the 3-pointer.
I believe that, which is why they should go from 18 to 13.
And who did Milwaukee play in round 1, Tommy?
What's up?
Who did Milwaukee play in round 1?
I'm not talking about run round. I'm talking about the fact that they made 12 out of 34 threes in the first game versus them. Versus Boston, the first game, they were 12 for 34. In the second game, on the same court versus the same team, without Marcus Smart, who's a great defender, they were 3 for 18. So they took 16 less threes when trailing, and they only made 3, which was their season low.
In round 1, against the
no one's talking about round 1.
Against the 4th worst team in basketball against guarding against the 3.
Bill, no one's talking about round 1. I'm talking about game 1.
I'm talking to you about it's a totally different team now.
Right, but in game 1, they played them in game 1 and shot 34.
Okay, well, it's going to average out.
Not 3. 3 threes?
It's going to average out throughout the whole season. You'll shoot 34, then you'll shoot maybe they'll guard even harder against
24.
And then they'll shoot 10. It'll average out.
3.
All right, well, you're going from the best, one of the best against a 3 to the worst against a 3. So obviously it's going to change.
Find me another game all year, including last year, where Milwaukee made.
I will. I'll go back later and I'll look.
Okay. I guarantee you there's not one there. No one there.
Close this door. Hold on.
Close the fucking door. And then we watched my boy, why Bill's not here to talk shit on me for it, Ja Morant doing his best MJ impression. This kid is fucking exactly where Michael Jordan was at this point in his career. I don't care what anyone says. Everyone's going to tell me you're crazy comparing him to MJ. He's the closest thing we've seen to MJ since, I mean, I would even say more than Kobe, because Kobe had Shaq. Ja has no one, literally no one. Jaren Jackson fouls out every game. Bane's playing with a broken back. He got the best record in the NBA off a team of kind of no names. And dude drops fucking almost a triple-double in the first game against a fucking super team. Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green. Poole is a monster, and Andrew Wiggins was an all-star starter, and he's number 5 on that team. So Ja's doing this by himself. Absolute fucking superhero. Bill, would you retract your statement that Ja ain't ready?
That team isn't ready.
Is Ja ready?
No, he's still too young. But that team is not ready. The team's not going to win an NBA championship this year. Mark my words, 155%. I mean,
that's fine statement, but Ja looks pretty fucking ready.
That team, as it's assembled right now, will never win an NBA championship. If Ja wants to win one, he has to go to somewhere where he's going to create a team with 3 players that are superstars. Unless he does that, it'll never happen.
I mean, listen, best record in the NBA. They're tied with the Warriors right now.
You're not LeBron. Sorry.
Tied with the Warriors. He's 22 years old. He's half LeBron's size, and he's MJ.
And then you had the balls to tell me last night, that Steph Curry's overrated.
He is overrated. Maybe one of the most overrated players.
Oh my God, you're so stupid.
I mean, listen, if you put Bill Rupp with fucking 6,
you are the dumbest person in the world.
He's definitely overrated.
Oh my God.
How's he not? He's not John Morant at all. At all.
How's he not overrated?
Yeah, he's been playing with superstars every year.
Well, let's see. 27 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists.
And lost to a 20-year-old.
Overrated?
And lost to a 22-year-old.
Does that sound overrated?
3 for 11 from 3, missed 3 huge 3-pointers in the final.
Well, let's see. So let's say his partner, probably the second best three-point shooter in the NBA, went 2 for 11, 2 for 12. So it's not just him.
Listen, you can't let a 22-year-old kid with his back, his right-hand man with a broken back, his tall big man, Jaren Jackson, fouling out again.
Tommy.
And Dylan Brooks Dylan Brooks got ejected.
Nobody else did anything on that team. It was the whole team. They won't. I don't think they win another game in the rest of the series.
You didn't think that, dude? You argued to me last night that they were getting swept. I told you.
Yeah, I said 4 or 5. That's what I said.
4 hours later, you were wrong. I don't care what you say about the rest of the series. You've been wrong on the Grizzlies the whole year.
I think they win the rest of the games.
You told me John Morant wasn't ready.
Superior team.
You told me that the Minnesota Timberwolves were going to wipe them out, and they didn't. You told me the Golden State Warriors were going to sweep them.
I didn't say Minnesota was going to wipe them out. I said Minnesota's good. Watch out. And it was a good series, right?
I want to make sure on the show when
they were up by 20-something points. If they don't blow that game, they win the series.
I would prefer to.
And your team is home sleeping.
I would prefer to flip that too if Ja doesn't take that.
And I can't believe you said he's as good as Jordan. You're an idiot.
Right where no, I say
you're an idiot.
He's not. Listen, he's not now where Jordan was at 29. He's where Jordan was now at 22. He right now is Jordan. Everyone's like, well, Jordan averaged 30 a game. And I said Ja could average 30 a game.
Let's say.
And you just watch Ja's averaging 40 a game in this round.
How many teams are there in the NBA? 30? 32? 30?
Yeah, whatever the fuck it is.
Okay, what, about 12 people per team?
Yeah.
How many is that? 320 people in the NBA, roughly?
No, we're close.
So, yeah. My math is not, but
it's fine. It's 360 to 400, depending on
400 people?
Right.
So, out of those 400, maybe 75 would make a team when Jordan played.
I mean, we don't need. That's a whole nother show for a whole nother day. I don't think most
back then was 100 times better, bro.
Right, it was a lot better.
No, I don't think one player who's not a starter would make the NBA.
Listen, the bottom line is Kevin Durant. Everyone talks about Durant. Durant could have never played back then, ever. Could have never played. He would have been hurt in 3 weeks. He would have been, dude. You watched what the Boston Celtics did, Evan. I see you wanting to come in here.
No, bro.
Talk to me. I'm gonna shit on you here, right here.
All right,
come on.
Back then, you had dudes who were fucking plumbers playing point guard.
No, you didn't. That was the '60s.
No, that was further back.
That was the '60s.
What era are you talking?
I'm talking Jordan era, early '90s, '80s, late '80s, early '90s.
Okay, all right, I can live with that. Any farther back though, you got to do.
No. You go back to everyone's like Bill Russell.
But not in Jordan's era. Those were
Bill Russell has 11 championships, bro. There were 8 teams, and he was being guarded by a guy my size.
Yeah, 5'6" white dude.
Stop it. There was 8 teams, literally 8 teams. That's what they were winning.
Like the end of Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Jordan's beginning. Those teams were the best.
Yeah, like the Pistons and stuff.
Here's all I have to say. If you think Durant could have played, not you, Evan, but anyway, in the late 80s, early 90s, I want you to go rewatch what the Boston Celtics just did to Kevin Durant and how they just fucking took him away. Just fucking swarmed him, attacked him, held him, pushed him, and for some reason, the refs were letting it happen the whole series, probably because they don't want the anti-vaxxers to win a championship. But Kevin Durant melted and ran away. Did he not, Bill? He quit. Kevin Durant was like this the whole game, sulking. Looked like me at the end of Stay Cashin. Just like
why you?
That was him.
I do want to say one other thing that you were wrong on.
Ja's that dude. I'm right on that.
The Yankees did get vaccinated.
I know. I was wrong on that.
To play in Toronto.
Yep, so I was wrong on that.
All of those players got vaccinated, and Boone said it was because they didn't want to give Toronto an edge over them this season, so our players got vaccinated.
Right, and I was wrong on that. I didn't think they would. So you are correct. Obviously, they're beta pussies who don't really stand for what they believe in. So I believe that they probably got the saline solution because the baseball cheats with everything else.
regardless, Tommy.
But no, I was wrong. I was wrong on that. I didn't think the Yankees would get vaccinated. You didn't either, though. You were talking about the Toronto future because the Yankees are going to be missing all these guys. You don't act like you said they were going to get vaccinated.
You made a stance on it, not me.
I did, but you agreed. So, but I admit it. I admit when I'm wrong. It's just very rare. Jaws that dude. I told you at Murray State, this dude is the future. I told you when he got drafted, he should have gone number 1. That dude has arrived. Ja Morant has arrived. Did you see him, Evan? Did you see him basically shake Jordan Poole out of his fucking shorts on that move in the paint at the end of the game? Jordan Poole literally looked like he had epilepsy.
Again, who did he do it to?
Jordan Poole.
He's still an NBA player. He would probably
Jordan Poole's great.
A guy who wouldn't even make a team when Jordan played.
He has a better chance than Curry.
Come on.
Better chance than Curry. At least he's tough.
You think he would make a Knicks team back then?
John Starks made a Knicks team from the grocery store.
Come on, bro.
Stop it. We could talk about that.
Cool.
I can't. It's an NBA player.
He's a real lockdown defender, Tommy Jordan Poole.
Oh, my God. You guys are the worst. Guys, hit the fucking like button.
Thank you.
Fucking losers. Jesus Christ. What's wrong with you? One other thing in the headlines before we get to price and the free bets. What's going on with Tannehill here? I caught the tail end of that on my fucking 27-hour bus ride. Healy, shut your mouth.
He's crying.
What?
Tannehill's crying because he had a rough time after the playoffs. So he had to seek mental health.
You should seek mental health saying Jordan Poole's garbage, but so
I didn't say Jordan Poole's garbage. I just said that
Jordan Poole.
You're making it sound like Jordan Poole is a lot.
No, I just said, did you see what he did to Jordan Poole?
Did you see what he did to Jordan Poole? Oh my God!
What he did, I haven't seen anyone do to any player all year. It wasn't an ankle breaker. He spun him out of his.
It's not like what
he literally turned this way.
It's not like what Starks. It's not like what Starks did to Jordan or to Pippen. Like you're saying, Jordan Poole. Come on, bro.
Bro, Jordan wasn't even in that.
Come on, dude.
In that dunk. And if you want to talk about dunks, Ja Morant has the best dunk of the entire playoffs.
If Mutombo was standing there, he would have fucking taken that ball from him and thrown him into the stands. He would have thrown the ball and stupid Ja Morant into the 5th row.
Ja Morant is a throwback.
Done this. Nope. No. You don't come in here.
I was doing that at the beer pong table at Dover.
No.
They kept trying to bounce and just fucking swatted everything like Dikembe. So Tannehill is what, crying because he lost or something, like a typical fucking millennial?
Yeah, and then he says he's not going to be a mentor to the younger guy that they got. Malik Willis.
All right. Well, listen, Tannehill, let me say something if you're watching. Your wife is a smoke show, first of all. One of the hottest wives out there. Props for that. You're pretty much garbage. I don't think anyone wants you mentoring anyone. You are not a good quarterback yourself, so you shouldn't be mentoring anyone. So I think he's doing Willis a service. Anyone who's backing Willis, which I'm not, appreciates you for not mentoring him, because had you not been so terrible, he would not be on your team. And as for Kurt Warner, who I really do like Kurt Warner, I just got to call out one thing here for Kurt Warner. Did you see Kurt Warner's tweet?
Yeah.
I will never understand the I'm not here to mentor the next guy. And I love Kurt Warner. So this is nothing against Kurt Warner. I just got to call this out. I will never understand the I'm not here to mentor the next guy mentality. So for all the young QBs that need a mentor, DM me and I'll be that guy. Happy to help in any way I can.
There you go.
And his DMs are closed.
So it's kind of hard to DM someone if they can't DM.
He knows what he's doing.
Of course he knows what he's doing. Of course he knows what he's doing. But, I mean, it's like, come on, dude. You really? Any young quarterback? So a high school kid could DM you? So the backup for fucking you can get 100,000 DMs? Come on. Stop it. I love Kurt Warner to death. I think he's amazing. I think his journey's awesome. I think everything he's done for charity. I even like him on the mic. I like everything about him. Come on. That's ridiculous. Not a single – that's ridiculous. Stop it. You're not going to respond to 50,000 young quarterbacks DMs. Anyway, let's get to some bets here. So we are going to start off with the GOAT, who has entered the chat. Price Wallace has entered the chat.
Price, how about them Celtics?
Ooh, they destroyed them.
That was a spanking.
And without smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And
Bill thought they were done yesterday.
No. Did not think they were done.
No, Middleton being out hurts way more than Smart being out.
And the Heat, I mean, that thing that they had on MyBookie, that series, minus 190, when people were telling me that was a joke.
Yeah.
It was like minus 420 everywhere. I hope everyone hit that, because that Heat series is basically done. That team.
Well, I mean, there's one person here who had the Heat to win the conference and to win the title, and we're loving it. Because
I haven't heard anything about you talking about your sixth man of the year ticket cashed.
Did it cash?
Yeah, Hero.
All right, let's go.
I thought you would be going nuts for a plus 1,200 or 1,500, whatever you had.
I mean, I didn't know it cashed.
See,
I didn't know it cashed.
All his own bets cash.
I'm plus 1,100, sixth man of the year. Great. That's my first win since I got back, because I didn't win anything yesterday. So that's good. Chew some units back. I do have Tyler Hero plus 1,100, and I had him minus 110 for a max bet. So we won 16 units on that.
Yeah.
Let's go. Nice. Should have led with that, Bill, whenever I could brag about myself.
I'm surprised. I was waiting for you to jump in on it.
Yeah, dude, I've been fucking trying to fucking get a bus home from fucking Dover, Delaware. I mean, last thing I'm looking at is that. But
how
we
far
have
is
the
that
Heat.
from where you are?
What's up? Like,
how far is that?
3 hours.
So it's like from city to city for me.
Yeah, it's not crazy.
You go like, what, 2 states?
Yeah, you guys in the sticks do that, for fun. Yeah. I have the Heat to win the East, Bill, plus 1,200. Looks like we're going to have to hedge that soon, because they're going to walk through Philly. I hope Boston and Milwaukee go 7. It looks like it's on pace to have that. And I hope they beat the shit out of each other. More players get hurt. Everyone starts to die. And the Heat could just roll through this in 4 and just sit back, rest up.
Their team's banged up too. So yeah,
but that's what I'm saying. If we can end it early, though, if the Heat can get this done in 4 or 5, get Lowry healthy, get everyone back, everyone healthy, they're going to have a huge edge in that Eastern.
With no Embiid, bro, he's the MVP basically of the league.
They're walking right through him. Yeah. I think they would have walked through him with Embiid, but they're walking.
Harden's a shell of himself. I don't know what happened to that guy.
Harden's trash. So, Price, who's your NBA team?
The Rockets. So I'm very familiar with Harden.
So who did you pick up as your new NBA team?
Actually, I don't mind. They're young. I don't mind them, but they're just a bunch of bitches. I mean, Kevin Porter, just crybaby. Christian Wood saying won't go back in the game.
Yeah.
So the Mavs would be my next. I always loved Dirk.
Let's go.
I love Luka.
I think they're kind of live tonight, too. We'll get to the MLB and NBA bets. Did you have a bet you wanted to throw out for another sport, Price?
It already missed.
Okay. Well, you could have just made one up.
Because I've been doing the total bases of runs, hits, and RBIs, and I was all over the Cardinals. And so it already started.
Oh, it already started. All right. So
I'll say Aber stole my MLB bets today.
I saw Aber put out a bunch of Cardinals shit.
Yeah.
And they all won in like the first inning.
Price, were you pissed at him? You want to fight him?
Actually, I was pissed last night. I did a 3-pitcher K-prop, and Bovada wouldn't let me hedge on the last guy because they said I bet my max amount on that prop.
Oh.
That sucks. Well, we'll be rooting for you. Let's get to some golf. John Rahm, want to talk about Rahm a little bit?
We were so close on the 2 different ways to hit him. The Quinella with Wise, I think he was 2 shots back and he shot 4 over on round 2. That would have paid 90 to 1. And then our girl in the LPGA, she finished 1 shot out. That would be 50 to 1. I mean, it was just one of those, like, you knew Rahm was going to win. Everyone just talked shit for months. It was finally a course where he could win, and he did.
Doesn't that piss you off?
Yes.
When you know he's going to win and you got plus money on it, it's just not good enough value. And then at the end of the week, you parlay him with the Giants, the Dodgers, this chick, that thing. And then you're like, I should have just taken the whole fucking thing and just slammed it on Rahm. Slammed my whole account, made 1 bet. I've been there many times.
I know. And then round 3, I ended up winning the $20K to first on DraftKings for Showdown.
Let's go.
It was a good weekend overall. I was still pissed about not being able to get the right parlay with Rahm, but it looks like they've learned this week and they priced Rory a little bit higher because it's similar to the same field strength.
All right. So what are we looking at this week?
So this week it's typically it's a Wells Fargo that's usually at Quill Hollow, but because the President's Cup is there this year, they moved it to a TPC Potomac in Maryland. But luckily, we had an event here for a long time, the Quicken Loans, before it became the Rocket Mortgage and moved to Detroit. So we have a few years of course history. It's short. You got to be accurate at the tee. It's usually, in the low teens for winter, except one year Molinari went fucking ballistic and shot 21 under and beat everybody by 8. But other than that, it's
those Italians, man. When you get an Italian fired up, it's a wrap. We just ask the people on the beer pong table. Just fucking run through it.
But it's a little bit better field this week. You have a lot of, I think every other person in the world has touted Cam Young to bet on him this week. He's going to be the most popular in DraftKings. So we'll be a little bit different with our subs, but that's who the main guy I've heard all week is.
Okay. And we've had a lot of luck with him. So his dirt over there. So what are we looking at here? So who are we avoiding? Who are we targeting? Give me a couple DFS plays. Give me some outrights. Give me some top 10s. Whatever you got. Let's fire some shit out.
So my absolute favorite play of the week, betting and DFS, is Mark Leishman.
Okay.
He raced really well for me, and back when he was Quicken Loans, he had 3 top 13 finishes here. He's played really well this season, and just a spot where I feel like he looks to be under-owned on the daily fantasy side as well. It looks like he's going to be sub 10%.
Okay.
So you get him because everybody loves Matthew Fitzpatrick. I don't understand it. I've never liked him, but everyone is on him this week. Whereas I feel like Leishman is a better overall bet, and I think that Henley is a better placement bet. Because Henley's one of those guys who will top 20, top 10, but he can't fucking win. He chokes on Sundays. But he can go out and fire a low round and get in the top 20. I think I found him at – I lost it. I know Leishman is plus 220 to finish top 20.
Okay.
That's a freebie right there for everybody because I don't understand how he wouldn't finish top 20 in this field with how he's been playing. And Henley's plus 170. So both those should be pretty easy.
All right. And what about outrights? Who are we looking at? Or first round leaders? You got anything you're looking at there?
Henley on Bellata was 50-1 to start the week. So I hopped on that. I like Lucas Glover and Sepp Straka as well.
Okay.
They're kind of lower ends, and then sorry, I lost the guy. Brandon Matthews is who he is. He's not known. He's never really played much on tour. He's on the Corn Ferry Tour, but he has a hybrid or not a driver or 3-wood that he can smash like 330 off the tee.
Okay.
So this is a place where normally bombers don't do well, but he's the guy who can flight it longer than everybody else. So for, a very small little sprinkle at 170-1 for a first round leader, that's the only way you touch someone like that.
Okay. And what are we looking at as far as you were talking about characteristics, like any specific guys we're looking to avoid? Like who are the guys that you're kind of low on who we're going to be targeting? I see here that you have, a head-to-head Leishman over Reed. You have CT Pan over Wu. Are we looking to go against Reed? Is wherever we can?
Yes. Reed does not rate out well. He's one of those guys he never really does. He just pops with his short game from time to time, but he's not very accurate off the tee. And so the people around him rate out a whole lot better. Brandon Wu just got put up because he did a really good this past weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So he shot, I think, 8 under on Sunday to finish top 5. But CT Payne has actually done well at this course in the past and rates out really well this week. So he's one of those guys who just finds the fairway and then gets on the green. And I feel like he should beat Brandon Wu. I don't know if Wu will even make the cut.
Okay. I love your top 20s and top 10s. I see you got, and you just mentioned Straka and Leishman, both top 20 plus 220 and plus 260.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the two favorites. Any other ones that we should be looking at there?
Henley plus 170 to top 20.
Henley plus 170. Let me just copy that. I'll put that in there. All right. And as far as from a DFS perspective, is there any tips or anything you'd be looking at if you were playing GPPs from DFS? You mentioned that we can get a little weird. I think it was with Leishman, right?
Yes.
And GPPs. What's the way to go here? Do you want any building blocks with a couple guys, and then what are we doing here?
So I looked at the pricing, and you have they do like 10K, 9K, 8K range for golf, and I don't really like any of the expensive people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like Answer or Connors or Finau. Finau's probably my favorite, but Rory's not worth the money. Finau's been playing really well lately, but this isn't a course where he can take advantage of his length. And he's not really good at putting, which this will have an emphasis on for him to actually do well. So if I was going to build something, I would probably fade up top and fade Fitzpatrick. And because those are going to be probably the 6 most likely to flop and not return value. Because there's a lot of value in the mid price range on DraftKings in the 7K range that you can really hit. And then the 8K range is really nice as well. So, but Leishman is by far my favorite play this week. I have a feeling it's going to be one of those weeks where we'll be glad we did placement bets on him because he'll inevitably do something on Sunday and finish like 3rd.
Right. So, all right. Anything else on this?
No, I'm about to enter everything in for the Discord. I already have the 3 balls selected for this week, so we'll have some fun, make some money.
All right. Bryce Wallace, ladies and gentlemen. You got to come with us to the next NASCAR race. I think we're going down to Bristol in September. So I will have a hotel room there. It won't be sold out. And I probably won't make the race. But if you want to party the day before, Bryce, I'm your man.
I'll check with the wife.
Yeah, check with the wife. Just let her know it's going to be fine. Tommy's going. Nothing bad can happen. You can hang around with Bill. He'll be in a wheelchair or something, fucking spinning around, drinking.
You need someone to wheel him around.
Yeah, so you could go down as Bill's chaperone. You could probably ride the handicap elevators and do all that fun shit.
There you go.
Yeah. All right, Bryce. Appreciate you, brother.
Yes, sir. Y'all take care.
Later, bro. Let's go this week.
Later.
All right. So, Bill Rupp. Let's get some MLB here. Looks like Seattle is struggling. Wow. I was going to take you.
Mets are in trouble here.
Mets are in trouble? What's going on with them?
2 on, 1 out off of an error by Lindor. That's short. Like, come on, Lindor. What are you doing? Simple ground ball. He boots.
Did you put a bet out for the Mets or no?
Yeah.
Ah, damn. I was going to root hard for the Braves. I'm allowed to root against your bets if it's our bet, right? Like, how's that work? Am I allowed to root for the Mets?
Why not? Yeah, it's
I don't
bad.
want it, though.
Yeah.
I want the
I'm up 7. So for the update, I'm up $700 on you.
It's bad.
$700.
I need the Mets to start losing.
That is a lot to make up.
This is only May. This could get ugly if the Mets stay this hot. So I need them to catch some L's.
Yeah, this is like 700's a lot.
Well, I mean, it's not a lot. It's a lot because it's May 3rd.
I can lose 4 games and I'm still up 3. I mean, it's great.
That's what I'm saying. It's not a lot. 700 isn't a lot. The fact that it's May and it's already 700 means it could get to 3, 4, 5 grand. So and I got the Yankees playing Toronto. I don't like that matchup for Toronto. The greatest pitcher in American history, Nestor Cortez, is on the hill today. So
Listen,
we'll be talking
Toronto
about that.
couldn't win yesterday, with like the guy who kills the Yankees. The Yankees scored all their runs late. I mean, then they're not winning. I mean,
it's
Yankees just everything's happening for them. They're just falling in. Like top guys are doing everything, and
Rodon had a seizure. So I had 2 bets yesterday, Colorado and San Fran, both which lost. Rodon had a seizure early in the game. I saw rackets explode as I was getting on there. That ended up costing him 2 runs. And then that game was pretty much tight, but Urias did that thing where he just fucking did that thing. And just fucking – he's the weirdest pitcher to watch because he doesn't strike a lot of guys out. He doesn't look intimidating. He doesn't go deep. He doesn't throw a lot of pitches. He just ends the game like fucking giving up no runs, and you're wondering why. San Fran had so many chances, 2nd and 3rd no out, opportunities to tie that game up, bring it closer. The one that blew my mind yesterday, Bill, was Colorado. I mean, Colorado has been unbelievable at home. They're good overall this year. They're like 13-9. You know, baseball standings are just fucking completely upside down. I mean, you're talking about Arizona.
Oh, big strikeout for McGill.
Arizona and Miami are 2 of the hottest teams in baseball.
Monster K right there.
So when Bill's done with that. So, I mean, dude, you have literally the Miami Marlins at 7-3 and in 2nd place in the East. The Arizona Diamondbacks, Bill was talking about their pitching staff, like almost their whole entire staff has like a 1.5 ERA.
Oh, their pitching staff is insane, and they're hitting.
Yeah, they got 6 runs on the board today already. And then the whole division's 13-10. Jesus, it's basically just the Reds that suck.
Yeah.
Everyone else is like.
I mean, the Reds don't suck. They're awful.
They're going to historically bad levels.
Yeah.
Those teams are
we spoke about it yesterday on here when you weren't here. Ghost was saying that Votto has basically mailed it in, saying that
that seems done.
I can't take it. They don't want to win. The management doesn't want to win. They don't want to put a winner out on the field. So Votto has mailed it in. And once you're basically your captain or your veteran leader on that team mails it in, that's it for the rest of the guys.
Well, here's the other thing that a lot of people that I said before the season. This is the one thing.
What they did was so weird. They broke their team down like 3 weeks before the season started. 2 weeks, like it came out of nowhere.
Yeah, they just broke up the Reds. Yeah, and they were one of our favorite teams to bet on for overs.
Yeah, me and Ghost was saying it yesterday.
I said before the season we were talking. Ghost was doing his draft and he was talking about Votto. I was like, "Don't touch him, dude." Everyone forgets that Votto had to go to a psych ward. People forget that because it was 7, 8, 10 years ago. Votto had to go to a psych ward. Like he literally had to leave baseball for weeks and go to like he was gone, like suicidal, like Votto. It was a real serious thing. It was a big deal. So you're going to take a guy with that. Like, yeah, he may be fine now, supposedly, but no, you don't just get better from something like that.
No,
so he's done. He's done.
Something like this where your team is 3 and
Votto's going to have a fake injury that he's gone.
Yeah.
And
he's already speaking out. And,
he's done.
He's in the ear of all them people on the team. Like, what are we doing? Why are we even playing?
Yep. So, I mean, realistically, you just got to kind of ride the hot hand right now. I mean, it's just baseball's weird right now, man. You're looking at it right now. My favorite bet of the day.
Don't say it.
What?
Don't do it.
What?
Don't say it.
The Brewers?
Yep.
Okay. So my favorite bet of the day is going to be the Brewers and the Heat.
Okay, you know what's going to happen on Friday? We come back on here.
You're going to tell me that the Brewers
Tommy G took a minus 300, and it didn't score a run against the 3-21 team. Okay.
I mean, listen. I'm not betting on the Brewers. Listen, the Brewers are won 9 of their last 10.
Go ahead. Yeah,
they're 9 in their last 10.
9 runs in those 9.
I think they'll only need 1. So the Reds.
Big strikeout from McGill.
That's my boy.
Let's go.
The Reds have given up, and the Heat are going to sweep. So that's the easiest bet on the board. I already have a sizable amount on that at minus 135. I'm just laying the wood on that. That's my biggest bet of the day by far. And then I'm going to take 2 stabs here. Line should be around 125, 130, 135, somewhere in that range. I put these out an hour and a half ago, so the lines may have moved a little bit. But I like the Twins today, Bill.
McGill, just to interrupt you, McGill has 9 Ks.
Yeah, I know. I told you to stop reminding me about that.
I know. That's why I did it.
I know. You're a fucking piece of shit. So I do like the Twins here today, Bill. Do you like the Twins?
I'm not a big Twins guy. And Rackets loves betting this Baltimore team. Like, they always get you close. Like, Baltimore always, get back in the game. They'll be down 2-1. They'll come back and tie it. Rackets will be going nuts. Yeah! And then
they'll find a way to lose.
Yeah.
They find a way to lose.
You can't bet Baltimore.
I think they only have 4 wins outside of the Yankees.
I mean, Rackets has to give up on that team.
Yeah, they're a terrible team. They're a terrible team.
And at plus 125 for them today, it's not even worth hitting.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm just going to lay the 140. Minnesota's been very hot. They've won 9 of their last 10. They're one of these teams that's hot. They're far superior to Baltimore, even though they're not a great team. So laying only 135 or whatever I got, 135 I got on this. That's a no-brainer. I'm going to take pretty much anyone outside of the Reds minus 135 versus Baltimore. And the Yankees. Nestor Cortez on the mound. The Yankees can't lose right now. And I fucking told all you people, the Yankees suck. Aaron Boone sucks. The lineup's constructed poorly. But what did I say, Bill? I said it was when the weather warms up, right?
Now you were early. It happened a little early. But you know what?
Right, it happened. Hold on, let me finish what I said. I said, watch. You're just going to look up one day, and the Yankees are going to be in first place, and no one's going to fucking know how. And everyone's going to forget how bad Aaron Boone is.
Yeah, but you know what this does? You know what this does? And it brings it back to what I said the whole fucking time and why Boone wasn't going anywhere. Because now they're in first. They're in first by 3.5 games. They're going to beat Toronto again today. It'll be 4.5 games. And the Steinbrenner family is going to be sitting back there. The Yankees are going to have 98 wins going into the playoffs, probably lose in the first round or whatever the fuck they do. Come July and August, there's going to be 50,000 people at the stadium for a fucking Friday night game. Bro, this is what they do. And then we're going to get killed in the playoffs with this shitty team.
Mm-hmm.
This team is not good. Their bottom 5 or 6 in the lineup blows. It's 4 guys doing everything. 4. And it's constructed awful. Awful team.
I'm telling you, but look, best record in baseball.
It's all. I'm
told
telling
you. It happens every year.
They do enough to get where the Steinbrenners, I'm telling you, are so happy because everyone's going. You're going to get Friday night. This night is Star Wars night. So everyone's going to be going for their Star Wars bobblehead. And then there's going to be 50,000 people at the stadium, and the Steinbrenners are going to be counting their money.
Yep. Hold on a second.
I mean, we can't hold on. We're just going to stop the show.
All right, sorry. No, I had to respond to a text.
Just stop
I was just telling you, I'm going to hold on for a second. I mean, you're drinking and eating like.
What? You want to just cut?
I just got an important text.
All right, hold on a second. Guys, hold on. Let's stop it.
I just said, hold on. It was 1 second. It was 1 second.
You know one of those things?
So I like those 2 plays. And then I'm going to take the Giants again. I'm going to take the Giants plus 130. I'm going to do it every time.
Glutton. You're a glutton for
Listen, you ever give me the Giants plus money, I'm taking it because over the course of the year, it works out every time. So Giants is an underdog over the course of a year. That's going to be the right bet.
I would say yes, except for against the Dodgers. But
I mean, actually, it's 140 right now, E. I had it as 130, so it's 140, that line. Yeah, I mean, dude, the Dodgers aren't that great. What the fuck are the Dodgers? They can't hit lefties. We said it. They had one little mini fucking 2-run yesterday that was Rodon just a fucking brain fart. And they didn't score the rest of the fucking game, basically. It was 3-1. So Alex Wood, another lefty on the mound. You're going to give me a lefty versus the Dodgers. I'm going to take it. So, listen, plus 140, there's value there. So, I'm going to take the Giants again today on this. What do you got in baseball left over?
So I'm on the Mets right now. There's really nothing that I love. I'll probably get in on some live stuff later today. I need to win this Mets game. I'm looking at the Twins. I don't know if I can actually pull the trigger on them. And I'm going to take the Yankees again today.
All right, so you're with me.
Yeah, I'm going to ride with the Yankees.
Right.
I like them a lot. And other than that, I'm just going to look at – I'm staying away from the Brewers. I'm not going near that.
All right, so I'm going to put it on the sheet, TG/BR. That's how they're right now. So you want Twins and
No, not the Twins yet. But
so just Yankees. All right. You got that, E? So you can just update that. Go put them both.
Other than that, I'm just going to wait and see what goes on.
Yeah, I'm going to dig into some more stuff here, but I mean, listen, that's basically where I'm at right now for the NBA. What do you got for the NBA here, Bill Rupp?
So far I got just one bet that I'm looking at. Jimmy Butler over 1.5 steals.
Okay.
Tonight. I've been doing pretty good on these turnovers and steals props. Yesterday we had Giannis over 3.5 turnovers that cashed, and Klay Thompson over 0.5 steal, which I thought that was ridiculous. One of the best defenders in basketball. But yeah, I think Jimmy Butler is going to be there. We're going to get a defensive battle a little bit tonight. Philadelphia's defense isn't as good when Embiid's not on the court, but Miami's defense is going to be there enough. And Harden, the turnover machine that he could be, he could get 7 or 8 turnovers in a game if he has one of those games. And Jimmy Butler just has to walk into 2 of those. So yeah. I like that. I like it a lot. Jimmy Butler over 1.5 steals. And then on the later game, I'm going to wait and see right now. I have one play, but I'm going to save it for the subs.
I know what your play is. Yeah. And I got a play for the late game I like too. The one thing that isn't one of my official plays is I do think the Mavericks are live in this game. I do think that what's been going on in the NBA playoffs is there's one thing happens and then like the opposite happens, right? The next day. So I think judging by that Milwaukee-Boston series, you saw Memphis, get beat up without Draymond Green. Golden State beat them in the first game, and then Memphis without one of their best players, Dylan Brooks, goes and beats up the Warriors in the next game and beats them out and wins the game. I wouldn't be surprised if the Mavericks steal one here. I would not be shocked, or at least keep this close. So I'm probably going to take the 6 with Dallas. Actually, let's make that an official play in here. Dallas plus, we just get the exact line right now. What we're looking at. What are you seeing, Bill? I'm going to take the Mavericks plus the 6.5.
Yeah,
so Mavericks plus 6.
I got.
Yeah, minus 114. I don't mind that. So we'll take Mavericks minus 6, 114, 114. So I do like that. I do think this game at least stays close. And then I have 2 other plays, Bill, for NBA, and then we're done here on the NBA MLB. These aren't for tonight. These are more for the series. You guys know we just mentioned I have a ton of futures on the Heat. I said before the season, Heat. We got them plus 2,500 to win the championship, plus 1,200 to win the East. I'm taking the sweep. Minus plus 320 for the sweep. And then what I believe is one of the best bets you can find right now, Heat minus 2.5 games. So now that's going to be my bigger bet, just the Heat. So I'll cede 1 to Philly and Philly. But I don't see this Philly team winning 2 games without Embiid. Do you, Bill?
No. I'm with you on that.
Yeah, so Heat minus 2.5 games. That's only minus 113. I mean, you're basically getting 4-1 or the sweep. So go heavy on that, and then just a sprinkle on the sweep plus 320, because I just think that's good value. This team wasn't great with Embiid, and now you're talking without Embiid, they're garbage because Harden's fat and old. So this team ain't winning 2 games.
I mean, I'm probably going to be doing something on the Philly game again tonight with the total, like the under on it. The last game I had it. I'll be doing something in a parlay, or maybe even taking it straight tonight. Maybe Philly team total under, or the game total under, but Philly's not scoring. I mean,
Philly's not, dude.
Miami's defense
Harden's
is
trash.
good. No Embiid. They're not scoring. They don't stand a chance. So
Harden's trash. I'm fine. He's trash. He's fat and he's old, and he's getting in the way of Maxey. It's actually
they're going to put up 100 points, 101.5 tonight. Yeah. Philly, 101. Come on, no way.
Yeah, I think Philly's trash. I think they're a bad team. I didn't think they were good to begin with. Let's get to some NHL here real quick. We had a 3 overtime game, Evan, last night. Did you watch that?
I did. Rangers. I had the Rangers.
Did you watch it, Ev?
I didn't watch it. I was keeping track of it, though. I was hoping that we'd get another, like, Canes Lightning one we had a few years ago,
like
but
5.
Yeah, they played 4 games and won, basically.
Yeah. So Ghost has been yelling about no free bets during playoff hockey.
Yep.
Using
you did give out one yesterday.
I know. I dragged one out of him today. So he gave us one. I think I put Evan on it. Evan went and got it. So we got one. Ghost is going to have plays on all this. I mean, listen, you guys, Bill met Ghost through playoff hockey. Ghost will dominate this whole entire hockey. He's worth the $27 alone right now for hockey. I promise you that. Over the course of these playoffs, Ghost will mutilate it. And he likes the Blues Wild over 6. So Blues and Wild over 6. I will be tailing Ghost heavy right now through this hockey, especially until I get my sea legs back in the MLB. So Ghost should destroy this fucking hockey tournament. We got 4 games tonight. Oilers, Kings, Wild, Blues, Maple Leafs, Lightning, and Hurricanes, Bruins. Off to a weird start in that first day. I know that. And then things will start to normalize.
I disagreed with Ghost yesterday on the Colorado Nashville series. He was saying there could be an upset there. I told him Colorado's too good of a team, and they ended up scoring 7 goals last night.
Well, yesterday Bill's going to all of a sudden assume that means a sweep.
Well, I mean,
yesterday Bill.
7-1, Tom. You think you're just going to turn it around?
The Grizzlies were getting swept, and Boston had no chance.
I'll be fair to Bill that he did say that, and he was very happy.
Oh no, I know he did. Yeah, I know he did.
I like Colorado a lot in that series. I'll be doing something again with their team total, something again with them. I think that could be a sweep. I was against Ghost on that. But,
sweeps. Billy sweeps. That's your name. Billy sweeps in the playoffs.
Listen, I mean, I learned from you guys. Guys, it's a trick that they do. Because when they say, sweeps, you can sweep, then you look like a genius. If they don't sweep, I'm like, bro, who the fuck thinks they're going to sweep? So I win either way, guys.
Here's the difference. I
learned, you know where I learned that from? Tommy and Ghost.
Well, guess what? Tommy puts the play out. Tommy's got the plus 320 out. So at least I put my money where my mouth is. You get these people, Stephen A. Smith, coming out like they're going to sweep them. And then they don't. Like Bill Rupp yesterday. Golden State's going to sweep them. And then when they don't sweep them, he goes, they're going to win in 5. You just did it on this show.
Exactly. I follow
on this show.
Tell me, who expects him to sweep? Sweeping is
don't
hard.
Say it.
Sweeping is hard.
Then don't say it.
But if I was right, I look like a genius.
Right, but don't say it because I'm going to shit on you.
I'm saying it.
Right, and I'm going to shit on you when that doesn't happen.
All right.
Just like I would expect it to happen back on me.
All right. Well, I don't see any predictions from you.
What do you mean? I just put Memphis. I just put
Where's your hockey prediction?
Calgary.
What? What about it?
I got it in the fucking futures tab.
What is it? What's the prediction?
Well, listen. With mine, luckily, we don't need to go to the tape because I fucking got it written in here.
I'm not asking you. I don't know what it is.
I'm getting you the exact thing. Calgary Flames to win the cup plus 900.
I know. I'm talking about series.
The Flames. I only bet the Flames.
So you could just say, "Oh, Bill, they didn't win this cup. What the fuck?"
Flames. No, I put my play in. I haven't been following hockey. I don't fucking know. Flames. That's the only team I follow. Flames. Flames. Everything. Flames. What's the odds on the Flames to win a series?
You're a friggin' flamer. That's why.
Look at my Flames. They're minus 720 to win the series. Let's go. That's it. No, all Flames. Right. Flames. Flames. Flames right. Everything. All right. We're good here. Anything else, Bill Rupp?
Nope.
All right. Flames up to plus 650. We're already getting great value on my plus 900 down to plus 650. Oh, let's go Flames. All right. Final words, Bill Rupp.
Collect on Monday, and that's about it.
All right. Evan Hand, final words.
84 likes today. What the fuck?
Not a good showing. Might have to hold some plays back on Friday.
Yep.
Might have to hold a couple back. Might have a little punishment coming. Who knows? Let's see.
During Friday's show, we're gonna have MMA going on during the day. I think because Bellator's early. Bellator starts at 1 on Friday.
Let's go. Billy Knuckles and Tommy Knuckles.
We're gonna have some fights on Friday.
Yeah, Billy Bear and Tommy Knuckles. Together we're Bare Knuckles.
I mean, Bellator has been one of the worst things. Their judges, oh my God.
Disaster. All right. Thank you for Price Wallace joining us today. For Price, for Bill, Evan Hand, and anyone who wasn't able to join us today. I am Tommy G. I'm back alive from Dover, 3 hours away. I made it alive. Everyone calm down. Good luck and stay cash.
Let's go!